How to create digital products in Canva step by step. Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I will be showing you guys how you can create digital product on Canva. I will be showing you guys some examples of the types of digital products, how you can sell them, and Canva licensing. So whether or not you can actually sell your designs on Canva or not. So let's jump right in. First off, let's take a look at some of the examples of digital products and the different marketplaces where you can sell them. So you have things like digital memberships, digital products that are printable, such as photo frames, planners, ebooks. You have music and entertainment-based digital products. You have design templates, such as a template for a planner or something along the lines of a journal that is, themed journals. You can create all these different types of digital products. Now, these can be found on platforms like Etsy, and you can sell your own planners or digital product on Etsy. And if you just search for a digital product, you will actually find a lot of inspiration that you can draw from on Etsy. So there's quite a lot of different stuff. You'll find things like planners, things like digital. There are digital planners as well as printable planners, and there's a difference between that as well. So things like digital planners or coloring books, these are meant to be used on people's phones or desktops or tablets. However, you can also create something called a printable planner. So if I take a look at printable planner like this. Now, for that, people actually are able to print out the pages. So you guys can see this is a aesthetic planner bundle, and people are able to print this out and then fill it out as they go like a actual planner. And you can also choose to use it digitally as well. This is usually up to people's personal preferences. Most people use these on tablet devices and use them like a real planner with their e-pens and write on them. Other people like to print them, other people like to type in them. That is totally up to personal preferences, but you need to first decide on the type of digital product you can create. So on Canva, you can honestly create any type of digital product. If I just search for a journal, you will actually find that there are templates for journals available as well. Plus, you can also create your own as well. Now, I recommend something like this. You will see this is a slightly interesting journal template because it includes things like a date, time, and then today I'm grateful for water intake, today's affirmation, notes for tomorrow. So these are oftentimes the journals that I see are being mostly used by a lot of people. So having something that's a little themed can just be really helpful. Now, let's get started with designing our own. We're going to click on create a blank journal, and I'll show you guys step by step how you can customize and design. So first off, I'm going to click on the page and I will be creating something like a printable journal. So I've added I'm going to make this slightly more light. I'm going to add a light pink color to this page over here. And now I'm going to go into elements. And then I'm going to be using this flower element like so, this dried flower element. And I will be taking some similar graphics. So you guys can see there are a bunch of, similar recommendations. I'm just resizing these and then placing these along the edges of my journal. And I'll just take a couple of more, like this one over here, like so. And I'll click on layer and then send this to the back, like so. And I'll be adding a couple of more floral elements because I think that just adds a more sellable, a more marketable feel to your journal. So I am just going to place these in a way that they look nice and they look neat like this. So once I've done that, I'm going to go into text and I'll click on add a heading. And then I'm just going to add a heading. So this is going to be my daily wellness journal. And then I'm going to click on this, and from the top left, I can choose a font. So you will see there are a bunch of different types of fonts available that you can pick out from. I'm going to be using this font over here because I think it looks pretty nice for these wellness journals. And I'm just going to place it at the top left corner. And I'm going to increase the size a little bit like this. Now, once I've done this, it's time to get started with my sectioning. To do that, I'm going to go into elements and I am going to go back and then go into shapes. You're just going to go back and then go into these shapes and just pick out a square shape. Then choose a size that you want. So a section where people can mark stuff, and then two sections from which one will be a daily affirmation and one will be simple notes section where people can write whatever they want. So I'm going to take this block and then on the top left, I'll select the same color as my background. Then I will make it slightly darker, just slightly ever so darker like this. Now, once I've done that, if you want, you can, keep the contrast not that high. If I just make it like this, you can still see like a difference in color. Now you can do Command C and Command V, and then you can place it down below as well. Once I've done that, I think I'm going to increase the width of this section like this, over here, like so, like so. And now once I've done that, I'm going to just move this one a little and make it slightly larger as well. Now I'll click on Command C and Command V or Control C, Control V if you're using a Windows device. And on the other side of this, I will create a secondary section, which is going to be, maybe it is going to first have something like my tasks. I think I add a task list over here. And then on the top, we're going to add dates and stuff, but I'm not going to add a proper box for that. So now I'm going to click on add a heading and I will add date like this. And then I'm going to go into the font and use the same font style that I just used. Now, once I do that, I am going to just resize this and then place this at the top. And then I will resize the section like so. And I think I'm going to place the date section right over here, or maybe even on the top. I think I'm going to place it right over here. And I'm going to resize the title page so the date can be accommodated within this area. Now, once I've done that, I will copy pretty much the same font and I will add daily affirmations like so. And I will remove the semicolon and place it over here like this. And then copy and paste that down below. And this is just going to be notes like this. And then I'll do another copy paste on the top right and then add tasks like this. And now we have a really cute area. Now you can go into elements and add the simple line element and create lined pages. So for that, just add a simple line. Once you add your line, you're just going to select the line only, not the entire box. It can be a bit difficult and a bit annoying to just select the line because, the line starts being a bit annoying. But just place the line at the center and then go into the color on the top left and just use the page base color. And then just do Command C and Command V, copy it a bunch of times, as many lines as you want. And then just click on Shift and then select them all together. So you're just going to select all your lines and they will be highlighted in purple when you select all of them. So once you select all of them, click on space evenly and then tidy up, and all of them will be aligned perfectly straight like this. And you can put this in all of these sections. Once completed, you're going to click on share on the top right and then click on download. And then you're going to change the file type to PDF print. Now, there are two ways to save this. If you're going to market this as a printable journal, you want to save this as a PDF print. However, if you're going to market this as a digital journal, you're going to download this as a PDF standard. Now, what happens if you are, using these, like I use these floral elements? Am I actually legally allowed to do this? Well, there is a separate section on Canva called Licensing Explained. And the primary purpose of this explanation is that you can use their designs, their images, their elements, as long as they are not the primary element that is being used. So I can't take like a flower and then just, increase the size and then, paste this like this and then sell this as printable wall art. That would not be valid. But if I'm using it like this, so if I add text on it, if I combine multiple elements and customize the design, then I am legally allowed to use all of my Canva designs. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you are now able to get started with creating your own Canva digital product. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or queries, leave those in the comment box down below. I would love to know what you guys have to say.